Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Professionals Unplugged. I am your host Utkarsh Shukla and let me introduce you to my guest Megan. Megan, thank you so much for joining in.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Megan. So let's begin with our questions. Can you please introduce our audience about yourself, like who you are, what work you do, anything you want to talk about yourself?
Okay, so I am a former critical care nurse from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a now a holistic nurse is what I am currently doing in Dubai, UAE. And I help high achievers, busy moms, and parents of autistic children, also children with ADHD through natural means.
That's pretty nice. So you use the term holistic nurse, right? So can you please enlighten us on the same, like how it is different from being a normal nurse, or what are the things that you do as a holistic nurse?
Yes, so while I was in Canada, where I did all my training, I worked in ICU. So this is your traditional medicine model, using all normal pharmaceuticals. And coming to Dubai and following COVID, I realized that there's a need and people are looking for more natural and holistic methods towards health and wellness, myself included. So once I started using these natural methods, such as pure, unadulterated essential oils, and I saw how amazingly they worked for me by way of helping me through my thyroid issues. And now I'm away from um, even the thyroid medication that was natural for me. Then I said I had to share this with everybody. And so I started to do more research and learn more about the oils, how they can help, and the various ways they can help. And yeah, so now I'm just on a mission to share and to educate and help people help themselves and their families to better health and wellness naturally. So this is mainly the difference that it's all holistic.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome and very kind of you to try to follow this path where you are trying to educate people on the same. You have also mentioned you are helping ADHD children or ADHD people. So can you just tell us the challenges that you face while doing so, or how those people should be treated if there is a way?
Yes, so children on the autism spectrum and kids with ADHD, a lot of them have both. And of course, autism is on a spectrum. It's autism spectrum disorder, so they're on a spectrum. Some have less, and some have are more on the spectrum. So they're presenting with more challenges, and the challenges could be that they can't focus, or they're really restless, and they are not completing school tasks. It's different to um, have them go from one task to the other task, even getting them to bed or waking them up. These are all challenges that parents face, and it's also quite stressful for the parents as well. So, what I do is I teach parents how they can manage these symptoms naturally with the oils so that the children perform better and the parents are also more relieved and more able to cope with the oils. So, for instance, vetiver is one that's been recently clinically proven to really work to help focus the mind and help help them complete their task and to remove the um, they have a lot of thoughts that are going through their mind at the same time. Sometimes they're overlapping thoughts, but it's very distracting for them. So they might start to do something and then they get distracted and then have another thought and then they go to something else before they've completed the first task. These essential oils help them to kind of focus more on one task so they can complete it and not get so easily distracted or help them to transition, like say lavender is so wonderful. It helps them relax and helps them get to sleep because a lot of them have sleep issues as well. And for the parents, the lavender is really great for the parents as well, calming.
So, one advice you like to give to the parents, how they should treat. I mean, apart from being calm while treating their kids, but do you think any other advice you like to give to them?
Yeah, routine is good to have the kids get into a routine. And I'm sure most parents are doing that, attempting to do that. Sometimes it's really difficult, not easy, because really we're on the kids' schedule. And a lot of times, no matter what you do, it's kind of um, hard to get them, say, to go from dinner to bedtime, say. And so the essential oils, once you start with the oils, you can say spray their bed or diffuse it in their room before bedtime. So they have an idea that, hey, it's getting time to get ready for bed, or they can put it on the bottoms of their feet. Or some of the children actually do not like to be touched. So they can just have them, just the smells alone really makes a big difference. And one thing that's nice about the essential oil brand I use is that it works right away. I have adult clients because a lot of people forget that the kids end up growing up to being adults and they're amongst us. They're intelligent, a lot of them. They own businesses and they still have the same, it could be anxiety issues or insomnia issues. So I help them with that also. So once the mind is calm, then the child or the adult will calm down. And not just for the adults or the kids with ADHD, they work great for us too. They work great for us as well. So, so these oils that I use holistically are great for so many different types of um, customers, adults, regardless of what it is. It could be stress, anxiety, it could be pain. So I like to do a lot of education around that. And I do an introduction so people understand exactly what essential oils are and how to use them effectively and safely as well.
That's really great. So it seems like you are totally involved with the patients or the your clients rather than calling them patients, I think I can say. So what is the biggest challenge you face because you need to meet different people, right? And everyone is having their own thinking or going through their own paths. So what is that one biggest challenge that you think you face in your day-to-day work life?
I feel like the biggest challenge is telling people or educating people about the essential oils and having them be receptive to it because a lot of people they either haven't worked in the past for them or they think it's just snake oil or it doesn't really work or the essential oil brand that I use is actually for internal use a lot of the different oils like we have wild orange that you can add to your water that has various health benefits such as antioxidant, it's anti-inflammatory, and the vitamin C that comes with it as well, and it smells and tastes great. And also, we know peppermint is great for digestion. So we have peppermint oil, just add that to your water, 1 drop, and that helps with digestion. And lemon, which is great for cleansing the liver and the blood by extension. So a lot of people, until they have experienced how well they work, they're very skeptical. So, and in the one case, I have one adult ADHD, and the issue that he was having is that he stopped taking his medication because he said he really didn't like the side effects, but he realized he needed something. So he reached out to me, and I said, "Sure, let's meet and let's just try and see how they work." So he's very open to that, and I tried so we tried the vetiver, the frankincense also because that also is very calming, and the lavender. And after I put it on his temples and on his pulse points on his wrists, and we were just having a conversation. And then he said, that's strange. And I asked, I wasn't sure if it was good or bad. So I said, what's strange? And he said, my mind, it's like air. And he says, no, not like air. He said it's clear. So I was so happy. I was so happy because when you see the results immediately, that is like the best thing ever. So yeah, so he's a happy customer. He's a happy customer. So it's so great because when he felt like, well, there's nothing else, I might as well try this. And I tell people this is not to replace the medication that you're on, not to replace your prescriptions. It's complementary. So use it in addition to your prescriptions and let your doctor know that you're also taking them because then they can work with you. And yeah, and it's a complementary thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I totally agree with you. I think the most common problem is till the people try it or till it is greatly advertised by some celebrities, people generally often to not to use those things. That's the main point behind it, right?
Yes, exactly. And especially because this brand that I use, which is brand new here to Dubai, they've just launched, but the company is a 15-year-old company. It's a global company and it's you can get it anywhere in the world now. And so we are disrupting the essential oil industry here because the brands now that are here are pretty much all adulterated, whereas this is very pure. Um, you can find the test results online. So when you get your bottle, I don't know if I'm okay to say the brand,
Yeah,
but when
that's
you
fine.
get your
You
bottle,
can tell us the brand name as well.
yes, it's doTERRA,
Okay,
DOTERRA, doTERRA.
okay.
And when you get your oil, every product from this company has lot numbers on the bottom. And there's a website called Source to You. You enter the lot numbers and you will see the test results for this exact bottle. And they run over 60 different tests and you get the report. It will always say unadulterated. It's a third party lab. So it's not it's not a doTERRA lab, although doTERRA does do their own testing. But these oils are amazing. They come from farmers globally. So we get sandalwood from India, we get lavender from France. We get wild orange from Greece. So wherever the product is grown the best, this is where they get the oils from.
It's really
Yeah.
great. So, what is your dream right now?
Oh, educate. Right now, my dream is to educate everyone so that they can help themselves and help their families, help their kids to detox. And the first step, once you detox your gut, your liver, then you're on your way to better health. Detox the home because a lot of people you think you're not smoking, but when you use the chemical products on your floor or clean with it and you're inhaling all those toxins, you're smoking. And those all have an effect on our bodies and our health. So we really have to be mindful about the ingredients in the things that we use. So this is my mission right now to educate, and especially for the kids, it's really important. Yeah, because we get autoimmune issues and different issues that once we resolve those issues and once we detox, then we can heal. We can heal our bodies, and there's a lot of issues around fertility right now. That's all due to our external toxins and other health issues. For me, it was my thyroid. And I'm so happy that that's been resolved because this company is not just oils, it's also other supplements and really very clean products. So I can certainly speak well of this brand.
That's really awesome. I think you have covered a very interesting point on which, like you have mentioned on the smoking, right? So sometimes we focus a lot on the main thing, like smoking and drinking, but we forgot that there are other harmful things as well that we need to protect us from, right? So it's like you just don't need to focus on what is straightforward to you, but you also need to take care of those small things that is around you that can also cause the same impact or same harm on you as those things, right? That's, I think, very kind of you to tell us and to educate us on the same. So it was really a great experience for me to talk to you. So thank you so much, Megan, for your knowledge. It was amazing talking
Thank
to you.
you. It was a
Thank you
pleasure.
so much.